Hello friends, and welcome back to Alien Protocols, the Advanced Protocols Data Project. In a previous video, we were discussing von Neumann probes. And von Neumann probes are very logical considerations when thinking what UFOs could be. With the fact that there are billions of solar systems in our galaxy and in every galaxy, and there are billions of galaxies, to presume that the universe is not piping full of von Neumann probes of some kind might be foolish. And to rule out the possibility that the craft that might be visiting us as von Neumann probes, to rule that out too early might as well be foolish. Because these craft could have landed on the far side of the moon. They could be observing us from a distance. They could have been observing us since the dinosaurs. And then when we got to a more active state, maybe they advanced their state as well. Maybe they have factories built in surprising places. Maybe even underwater on our own planet. But they certainly could be the UFOs that humans have been encountering for generations. And they could be programmed to do different things at different times in the civilization's advancement. They could decide to produce a certain type of craft at different times for different reasons, based on different hallmarks of the civilization that they're watching. There's a lot of possibilities with von Neumann probes. They certainly could have been here for eons, through all the generations of different types of life on this planet, and each cataclysm. They could have been here for each. Or they could just be more recent arrivals. Possibly radio signals initiate a new series of actions. Maybe all the UFOs we've ever seen are all one group traceably. Or maybe it's multiple groups with different agendas. But it begs the question: who, where, and when created them? They may be post-biological now, but at some point maybe they were biological. Maybe these probes are sending back the information instantly to the home world. Maybe these bases also can create the occupants of the craft. There's many different considerations. And it makes me think of Panspermia. Panspermia is when basically there's life on a planet, and somehow it gets to another planet in the solar system. Usually panspermia happens when a meteorite or some cataclysm happens on a planet, and chunks are ejected out into space. And those chunks can have basic life forms on them. And that happens all the time in our universe. Perhaps life in our solar system originated on Venus. And because of panspermia and meteor strikes, it maybe then moved to Mars. And then maybe moved here. Or maybe these chunks have been flying around the universe for a long time and they landed here in our solar system. There could be solar origins or extrasolar origins. And in some ways, it's very similar to von Neumann probes. They could be hopscotching planet to planet, or they could be just wandering randomly. So whether life gets here accidentally or on purpose, our planet is very interesting. What do you guys think? Do you think our friends perhaps were originally from another planet? And maybe even our life on our planet is from these other places? What do you think about the von Neumann probes? Do you think all of the UFOs are one group? Do you think they've been here only recently or for eons? And most importantly, who, where, and what, and when created them? Very intense questions with great significance. Much love to you and yours.